Good morning. Happy Christmas Eve, everyone. Cheryl Moore here, Hit 30 KV Fitness. Stronger Finish Tribe, how we doing? I know that probably life is a little crazy right now with all getting everything in, but I don't want you to lose sight today of the specialness of this time of year. I need you to breathe. So, we have been going on this quest for becoming the best version of you. So I hope this message gets to you today that even in your craziness, could you set a reminder on your phone to just breathe? With even though you might have a ton to still do, things to go on, that you take a different perspective on all of that. We are blessed because we are so busy. That means that we have people who love us and want to be near us. We are blessed if we still have the house to clean because we have a house. We are blessed because we still have presents to wrap and we were able to buy them. I want you to have a moment of pause and a change in perspective today. And I hope that you can listen to this message and remember how lucky you are, how blessed you are. That we can get caught up so often in the I wish I had, and man, how come I don't have that yet? And I have to say, that happened to me this week. I have a little bit of social anxiety, and I can put a lot of pressure on myself of not being there yet, right? And I even talked about it with my group at Hit 30, that it's okay to not be there yet. That means that there's room for growth. And that message came out of the fact of what I did to myself. And I was surrounded by people this weekend that are wonderful people, nothing to do with them at all. But I found myself kind of putting myself down and, why am I not there yet? Right? And I know it all stems back to grade 3 and failing and always trying to catch up and be like those around me. But I have to take a step back and be grateful because you cannot have anxiety and gratitude in the same moment. So be very mindful today when you feel like you're, on edge because, hey, certain people will bring out the best and the worst of you. I have a friend and her name is Jessica, and she brings out the absolute best in me. Whenever I see her, I just she gives me so much energy. It doesn't matter where she's at or what we're doing. She gives me energy. Do you have people in your lives that just make you feel amazing? If you don't, you need to because they're out there. Well, my friend Jess, she does that for me. But then there are people in my life that bring me back to that 9-year-old girl that feels less than. And it doesn't have anything to do with them, right? It doesn't have anything to do. It's not their fault. It's mine. It's what I feel when I'm around them. And we need to kind of rewrite that. So today, being surrounded by people that maybe you're not often surrounded with, if you're not close to your family, in living distance or in general, and you're around them because that's what family or holidays are all about, then, kind of breathe. And I practice that release word, release. How do they need me to show up today, right? How do I need to be today? And try to be very present and in the moment. And when you're feeling anxious, remember, if you just practice gratitude and start saying to yourself, I am grateful for this, I am grateful for that, then the anxiety will melt away. And even if you have to just keep repeating the same things over and over, it'll help. Today, so that was the first thing that I wanted to talk to you about today. The second thing that I want to talk to you about today is in the back of your mind, you're being marketed to right now. By myself, absolutely. I want more people to join my gym, 100%. By many other different companies that are going to tell you that there is something wrong with you. That you don't look the way Eastern Canada, the United States and Canada market us all to look, right? There's that model look that's rail thin, who's always smiling with perfectly straight white teeth, with the bounce in her hair, no lines on her face. That's what's being marketed to you right now. That perfect image of your family all put together and everything wonderful. And you're thinking, okay, I need to make a change. January 1st is coming and I need to make a change. And maybe you do need to make a change. But I want to again change your perspective today. As you start to think about the end of the year, We've talked about a lot of stuff over the last few months, but I want you to think and write down today the skills that you need in order to achieve the goal that you want. If it's your health and fitness, being the place that I sit, then okay, big goal, 20 pounds in a year, right? We've talked about this. In a year, if you were 20 pounds lighter, I know you would feel good. I know that you're going to be marketed to like you could lose that in 6 weeks. And you can, absolutely. But are you going to keep it off? Like, is that sustainable? So if it's in a year that 20 pounds you want it to come off, what are the small steps that you need to do? What are the skills that you need? So instead of January 1st, white knuckling it, no more chips, no more cookies, no more alcohol, don't go at it that way this year. This year, what are the skills that you need? Is it reclaiming your time? And that's a huge one. It was a huge one for me, and I'm still a work in progress. I was fortunate enough to take a program by Elaine Shannon called Reclaiming Your Time, that if I haven't seen a date coming up of it again, but reach out to her and find out where she is next within that. Or if enough of you reach out, maybe she'll put it on, and hey, we could have it at the gym for that matter. If that's something you're interested, private message me and I'll see what I can do on my end. But she really taught me how to reclaim my time, because so often we say we can't do things because we don't have enough time, when it's just not the truth. It's just not the truth. If working out is so important to you and moving and exercises, what are you doing at 5:20 in the morning? You're not doing anything. You have the time to do that. Do you want to? Maybe not. Why? Because you're going to bed too late. So just a different perspective and looking at maybe switching things up would help you. So what else could help you get to that fitness or wellness or health goal that you want? Do you need to take a cooking class? What skill do you need to have in place? Maybe you want to start a new job or start a new business. Is there a program for entrepreneurs? Yes, it is. You can check out Opportunities New Brunswick. You can check out MBCC. There are many things out there that'll help build you up the skills that you need to succeed. See, I feel like it's not the education that you lack. You know that broccoli is better than a bag of chips. You know that if you eat on a regular, consistent basis, you don't end up binging all night long. You know that when you drink too much alcohol in the morning, you're going to crave nothing but carbs and you're going to feel like crap. You have that education, but what skills do you need to live the best life for you in 2019? I want you to list them down. What areas are you needing to work on? What is your big goal for 2019? Starting a new business, having better relationships, having better finances, right? Maybe you need to take a cooking class, right? Meal prep. Maybe that's what 2019 is going to be all about for you. Maybe it's running a marathon. What are the steps? How many miles do you need to get in a week? Think about your big goal. Think about the word that you chose. So mine's adventure. How is that going to look for 2019 for Rob, myself, and the girls? Write it down. What things are going to be adventurous for me? So that is today. I want you to breathe and release. I want you to hear my words and maybe replay this whenever you need it, that it's okay for nothing to go the way you had planned for this holiday season, for things to get chaotic and for things to mess up, but to just be present in all of that. And when you feel that anxiety rise, turn to gratitude. What in that moment can you be grateful for? Even if it's just the moment, even if it's just your own breath, even if it's just your cat, I don't know. Whatever it is, repeat it over and over and just feel the pressure of the day, of the situation, kind of melt away. Christmas is a hard time. And I know for myself, losing my brother just a few months ago, and I lost my dog this year who was dear and dear to me. It's sad, right? You miss so many things about those people or those, a pet, if that's what's going on with you. But be grateful for the time that you have. I always say, I lost my dad over 18 years ago, and I always say I was grateful to have him for the years that I did. I didn't have him for very long, but I'm so grateful. And when I always take that attitude, I don't feel the sadness, that emptiness. that many others, because maybe they lost a parent or a child too soon. Be grateful. Grateful over anxiety any day. Guys, it is 8:20 in the morning. It is Christmas Eve. I want to say a Merry Christmas. We're not done yet because we are not there yet. I'm going to still keep bringing it for you. And if this is a program that you've been interested in, you want more of, I'd love to have you at the gym if you're not there already. And if you're coming, keep coming. Put your health first, because you feel so much stronger to conquer everything. And you've got busy lives and so much to get done in 2019. We don't want to miss a beat of it right now. Have a Merry Christmas, and we'll talk to you soon.